Welcome to another episode of PC Building Simulator. Hopefully, you are doing well. Hopefully, with all the crap going on in the world right now, you are well. So let's get into our email. Let's see what we have going on for today. Let's take a look at this. First one. It says, "What's up? Can you help me make my PC faster? I want to make sure my rig is as fast as it can be. Can you get it to benchmark at least 14,683? I want 16 gigs of RAM installed. I think I want a dual GPUs for the added performance. My brother has Gigabyte in his PC. He says they are the best. My kid's been using it, and I'm getting some weird pop-ups. Look forward to hearing back from you, Lynn." All right, so kid's been looking at stuff they probably shouldn't be. Let's go ahead and accept that one. This next one here says, "I need some help. Are you available to upgrade my computer? So I need it to get about 9,740 in benchmarks, if possible. Can you get that done in 4 days? I've seen those AIO water coolers on the internet. I want one. Is it okay? It's so dusty. I think I clicked on something bad." Well, if you're visiting naughty sites, you probably did click on something bad, and we will get the dust out of there for you. So let's go ahead and accept that one. And the last one for today says, "My friend said you work with computers. Can you repair something for me? I'm sure someone like you can work out what's wrong. When I press the power button, the system just locks up. The warranty for the PSU just expired, so it's probably that. We've got to get it done by tomorrow. Those plastic blue cables look really nice. I think I might have visited one too many dodgy sites." Man, a lot of people going to some bad websites. Goodness gracious. Let's accept that one. All right. Let's go back here to this first one for this upgrade. Let's take a look at their stats. Let's see. All right. So I think we can definitely get them the 3D Mark score they want, as well as the RAM that they want for $4 grand. So I'm going to step away, get some parts put into the shopping cart for this one, and I will be right back. All right. So for this upgrade, as upgrades usually go in this game, we will see what they're going to let us actually replace, but hopefully we can get a new motherboard, a Gigabyte X570 Aorus Master, a Ryzen 7 3700X, NZXT Kraken X62, 3 sticks of Corsair Dominator Platinum 8 gig, 3000 megahertz, because they already had 1 stick in their system. We're going to get rid of the 2080 they have and put in 2 2080 Ti's and a 1000 watt power supply. Again, sometimes upgrades let us upgrade everything we want to, sometimes they don't, so we will see what they actually let us upgrade. Let's go to this next one here. Let's take a look at these stats. So they definitely want AIO, and to get a 3D Mark score of a 9740. So I'm going to step away, get some parts put in the cart for this one, and be right back. So for this upgrade, we're going to go with the Corsair H115i Pro, a 280mm AIO water cooler. We're going to add in another stick of the DFL Motivator 8 gig 2400 megahertz RAM that they have. I'm going to put in a Zotac Gaming RTX 2080 Ti Amp Edition. And hopefully we're going to add in this ADATA M.2 drive, 2 terabytes. All right. Don't think we need to order anything else. Let's go ahead and make sure we've got all this for a next day delivery. We will buy it now, maybe. There we go. Let's go into our day. Let's get in our parts and our upgrades, and our repair. Pay rents. We got to pay rent today. All right, looks like we got some stuff from PC Bay. Let's get this one up here first. Oh my, that's a big old case. Let's see what we want to do next. Let's get this one over here. And since this one's going to be hopefully a little bit easier, we will get it over here. Oh my, it is. What's up with this line of dust? It seriously looks as though someone let it sit in a flood. I don't know. Let's take a look at this repair. Diagnose and fix. Let's see if this thing powers up at all. It does not. Let's start pulling some of this apart. we can take a look and see if it happens to be the power supply. These cases have so many parts on them. All right, let's disconnect this power supply. Pull that out. We'll see if something is wrong with it, since they mentioned that might be what the culprit is. Looks like it is broken. A Corsair RM1000X. Do I happen to have one of those in my inventory here? I do not. Let's go order one. Let's see, what am I looking for? Power supply, 1000X. Add that to the cart. Let's just go ahead and buy it. Hopefully that is the only thing that is wrong, so I'm not wasting all this same-day shipping. Alright, let's grab this power supply. Let's get this thing installed. We can cable this stuff back up and see if it fixes our problem. What kind of cables are those? I don't think they're the ones that I selected. Let's see. Probably these ribbon braided. Alright. See if this thing powers up now. Okay. So that looks like a winner. Let's get a USB drive in there. We can get our virus scan software installed. We will see what kind of virus action they have going on this system. It is quite slow. I'll take the whole back side of this case off without even trying. Let's put some of these parts back on while we're waiting. Oh, not that one. We've got this beauty panel. Oh, does that not go on first? Man, I have no idea. Let's run this virus scanner. Get these 600 viruses. Wow. That might be the highest number I've hit so far in this game. Let's clean that up. Should be good now. Let's power this thing down, though. Let's see if we can't get this case put back together, because I sure as heck do not remember what parts came off first. Get this PSU mount on. We close that next. Let's see. Where does this dust filter go? Oh, I bet it goes... Okay. Get that on. Then the beauty panel. Then the side panel. Now we can get this thing out in the hall. And we can get to work on this very dusty upgrade. Alright, first, let's get our compressed air. Let's clean this sucker out. Since it's obviously been in a flood. Is the compressed air even doing anything? This looks like it needs a brush. A broom or something. There we go. I think that got it. Okay, let's get some of these parts out of our way. Whoa. Get this graphics card out. And let's see. Get this cooler out. Take this top panel off. There we go. Okay, first things first. Let's get some more RAM in there. Do fits this PC. Get a second stick of RAM. Let's get some M.2 storage in this thing. There we go. Next, let's get some thermal paste on there. And we can get the CPU cooler installed. Got the Corsair H115i Pro. Get that installed. And then we can go ahead and put in the graphics card, which is the Zotac somewhere. Did I not order it? Does it not fit? Or I have a feeling that it does not fit. Blast it all. Well, well, well. That's just no good. Wonder what we have. Let's take a look at their email, because I don't remember if they said that they wanted anything specific. They just said they wanted an AIO. So, let's pull up the shop here. And let's just grab... Let's grab a 2080 Ti, because hopefully that will fit. Let's do same-day delivery. These little cases sometimes have some issues. So let's grab... Let's see. That definitely fits. Put some of these PC parts back on this thing. We've got the dust filter. We've got the top panel. We've got this PCI lock. Oh, did they want cables? Somebody wanted cables. Ew. It was that repair. They wanted plastic blue cables. Should we do that for them? Even though I hate that case. Alright, let's cable this thing back up. I want to say they had purple cables in here. Let's get this all cabled up. Let's see if it powers on. We'll hop into the BIOS really quick. Turn that on even though we don't really need it. Don't want to boot from that. We want to boot from that drive. Before we do, get a USB drive installed in here. And we will let this thing install the OS on the new M.2 drive. That'll speed things up for them. Let's get 3D Mark on there. And probably while 3D Mark's running, I will get the blue cables put in that other one. But I'm going to get 3D Mark running. As soon as it's done, I will come right back. All right, so there you have it. 10,141. We needed 9,000, what was it? 9,740. So we definitely got the score they were looking for. Let's get this PC put back together. And we can get this thing out in the hall. Also, while that was running, I got some blue cables put in here. So we just need to power this on, make sure it starts up. While it's doing that, I'm going to get the side panel put back on. There we go. We are good to go. Let's put that out in the hall now. And we can get to work on this upgrade. Hopefully everything fits for this one. Let's get this cooler off of here. I've actually got to pretty much take this whole thing apart. Look like pink cables, so I'm going to try to remember that. We're going to see if they're going to let us replace this motherboard or not. And possibly the Ryzen chip. Let's get everything disconnected. Let's see if this thing is tied to this build or not. Let's see. Motherboards. No, it is not. So we can get this gigabyte motherboard put in here. Get that screwed down. Get this thing ready for RAM and CPU. Let's see. Get our CPU first. We've got the 3700X. First time I'm building anything with a 3700X, so this ought to be exciting to see what it does. Let's grab their RAM. Got 4 sticks of a Corsair Dominator Platinum, 8 gig, 3000 megahertz. We'll get all that put in. We also need to take the front of this case off because we've got an AO water cooler going in. But before we do that, let's grab... What was I looking for? Got a power supply that's going to go in. Oh, let's get rid of that broken one. We don't need that in our inventory. Got this Silverstone. Oh, it won't. Oh, hold on. It won't fit because I didn't take this one out yet. Let's get everything disconnected from that. There we go. Pull that one out. And then let's get the 1000-watt power supply put in. Let's get some thermal paste. Put that on there. Let's get the AIO water cooler. We've got a Kraken X62 going in here. There we go. Get this thing ready for dual graphics cards. We've got a 2 gigabyte Aorus RTX 2080 Ti's going in, which hopefully they fit. Maybe not having much luck with things fitting today. There we go. Get both of those installed. And we can start cabling this one up. I think they had pink cables. We're gonna recable everything with pink. Get it all cabled up. Maybe. There we go. All right. Now we can see if this thing boots. We can hop into the BIOS. Make sure we've got XMP turned on. Make sure we are booting. Hopefully that is the proper boot drive. We're going to find out here in a minute. Let this thing boot up. No OS found. Of course. I don't understand why when there's an SSD, the OS isn't on it. Let's power cycle this thing. Hopefully the OS will install, and we will be ready to go here in just a moment. There we go. We will get a 3D mark on here. Should have put the lighting app on. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about those colors. I'm going to get 3D Mark running. As soon as I have a score, I will be right back. There it is, 18,144. We needed 14,683. So we definitely met that. Hopefully, we won't have to redo this once I put this PSU mount on. There we go. Anything else? Oh, we need to put this side panel on. Let's power this back up. I really want to put the lighting app on here and change a couple of colors. Let's do that really quick. All right. let's make everything match the Kraken. There we go. Looks very nice. Matches those colors. Whoops. Well, that is not what I meant to do. Matches those colors really nicely. Let's get this thing out in the hall. Let's collect some money. Let's go ahead and collect that one. And that one. And finally, that one. Perfect. Let's go ahead and pay our rent. Rent received. They've added the 3800X. Very nice. Got some daily deals. Got some more emails for further episodes. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get notified as soon as one of my videos goes live. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe out there, and I will see you in the next episode.